Everybody, John Pojeta here with PT with Dan Hudock and PT Ask Dan. How are you, Dan?
Hello, doing great.
All right. So let's talk about the human side of sales. So we've all been in those situations where somebody seems sort of robotic with us. They don't seem to be able to show their human side a little bit, even in a humorous kind of way or whatever the case may be. And then we've seen the other extreme where somebody's a really big overshare about a lot of personal things. You're like, it's enough, kind of back off. So how do you balance those things, show that you're just like the person across from you while not going too far with that?
It's all about empathy, isn't it? I mean, we want to share empathy. We want to show the person we're talking to that we hear what they're saying, we can understand. And while I may not have walked in their moccasins, I can gather an idea of what that's like.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to make them cry.
Right.
No, that's a thing. So, like in sales, we talk about finding pain, and sometimes when you find pain, people get
True.
emotional about it.
True.
We've got to be really, really careful there. You don't want to get someone in such pain that they never want to see you again.
Yeah.
And John, I think this is where expertise really comes into play. Longevity of being in sales. You kind of know when enough pain is enough. You don't have to dive any deeper. You kind of have things figured out. So I want to find pain, but if they start to show some hurt or some frustration or some anger or whatever, I need to let them know it's okay. I've been there, or I've talked to others that have been there, and they're not as bad as other people, that kind of stuff. And at the end of the day, I think it really comes down to just being genuinely interested in somebody and not being so hung up on, oh, I got to think of what my next question is. Nah,
Yep.
listen to what they're saying and react accordingly.
Yeah, and let the conversation go where it's naturally going to go. And you can show your human side. If they're talking about their kids, maybe you've got a child in a similar element, and you can share back in that regard without going too far, but let them know that you're in the same boat. You get it. So
Yeah, and I think the other flip side of that is sometimes we don't want to get into that muck and mire, so to speak, and we want to stay very intellectual. Well, I have bad news for those people that like that. People buy emotionally, not intellectually.
yep.
So you
Yep.
got to get them emotionally involved.
Yeah, and as much as we'd like them to buy off our advice and wisdom every step of the way, it's just not how it goes. It's just not how it goes. So,
Well, it does for me. No, just
well,
joking.
on that note, thank you, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow.
All right, take care.